We're in Luke chapter 7, and I'm going to read from verse 36, where Jesus is eating with one of the Pharisees, the Pharisees are the religious leaders and experts from one particular sect, and they're also interrupted by a notorious woman, and we see how Jesus reacts to that, and what we learn about the meaning of forgiveness and love and gratefulness and a changed life. So it says this from verse 36. One of the Pharisees asked Jesus to have dinner with him. So Jesus went to his home and sat down to eat. When a certain immoral woman from that city heard he was eating there, she brought a beautiful alabaster jar filled with expensive perfume. Then she knelt behind him at his feet, weeping. Her tears fell on his feet, and she wiped them off with her hair. Then she kept kissing his feet and putting perfume on them. When the Pharisee who had invited him saw this, he said to himself, "If this man were a prophet, he would know what kind of woman is touching him. She's a sinner." Then Jesus answered his thoughts. "Simon," he said to the Pharisee, "I have something to say to you." "Go ahead, teacher," Simon replied. Then Jesus told him this story. A man loaned money to two people, 500 pieces of silver to one and 50 pieces to the other. But neither of them could repay him. So he kindly forgave them both, cancelling their debts. Who do you suppose loved him more after that? Simon answered, "I suppose the one for whom he cancelled the larger debt." "That's right," Jesus said. Then he turned to the woman and said to Simon, "Look at this woman kneeling here. When I entered your home, you didn't offer me water to wash the dust from my feet, but she's washed them with her tears and wiped them with her hair. You didn't greet me with a kiss, but from the time I first came in, she has not stopped kissing my feet. You neglected the courtesy of olive oil to anoint my head, but she has anointed my feet with rare perfume. I tell you, her sins, and they are many, have been forgiven. So she has shown me much love. But a person who is forgiven little shows only little love." Then Jesus said to the woman, "Your sins are forgiven." The men at the table said among themselves, "Who is this man, that he goes around forgiving sins?" And Jesus said to the woman, "Your faith has saved you. Go in peace." And this is another example, isn't it, of Jesus interacting with people that some parts of society thought he shouldn't have anything to do with, but actually he said, these are the people that I want to come and meet, and the people I want to come and see, and the people who wanted and needed their lives changed. And Jesus was freeing them, forgiving them, responding to the faith they were showing, and giving them peace, instructing them to go and live their lives in freedom and forgiveness. So let's have a short prayer. Lord, thank you that you do this for us, that you forgive us, and that you change us, and you give us the strength to go and live differently for you, in peace and with faith.